Hello, students. This is Mr. Morris. Today I'm going to show you how to use OnShape, which is a cloud-based software to create a fidget spinner. Okay, so here we go. Share my screen with you. So when you open up OnShape, this is the initial screen. Okay, so we're going to go over here to where it says Create, and we're going to hit the down arrow. So hit the down arrow and go to Document. And here we're going to type in the name. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me back up here. Go to Document. Hit the backspace, and we're going to type in EX13 dash fidget spinner dash, and then your name. Okay. Select create. All right, we're going to go to sketch. And you see we have several planes here, the front plane, the top plane, and the right side plane. We're going to click on the frontal plane. And over here you have your view cube, and I'm going to click on the front view. All right, so we're going to be making the fidget spinner. Let me pull up my phone here just for a minute to look at the drawing. So there are 3 lobes to the fidget spinner. So we're going to create the first lobe, and then we're going to do a circular pattern to create the remainder of the fidget spinner. So I'm going to select a line here. I'm going to click on the origin, and I'm going to go up. See, it moves straight up here. Click with the left mouse button. Hit the escape. Now I want to give this line a dimension, and I'm going to normally we have to change the units, but this case we didn't because it's metric. We're using metric units. So this needs to be 30 millimeters. Click on the check mark, hit the escape button. All right, so you've drawn a line, a vertical line from the origin that's 30 millimeters tall. Now we're going to go to circle over here, and we're going to click on center point circle, and it's going to snap right to that point. See, as you move your cursor, what happens? It snaps to it. Click, and we're going to drag out a circle. Click, and we're going to make the diameter of this circle 32. So we're going to click on our dimensioning tool over here. Click, and we're going to make this 32. Enter, all right, and hit the escape button. So we don't really need this line here anymore because we just needed to determine where to place this circle. So I'm going to delete this now. All right. Now we're going to draw a line. And notice as you move your cursor near the circle, you'll see like a tangent point. But make sure you can kind of like hover over the origin. Don't click and come out till you see that tangent. Click and draw a line straight down until you get to this the x-axis. Click. Hit the escape button. See, that's 30 millimeters, just like our previous line. So we know that's correct. We're going to draw another line. Notice again, as you move your cursor near the 3 o'clock position, you'll see the tangent constraint come up. So what I do is I kind of hover over the origin a little bit and then drag it over here. Click, come down and click on the x-axis. Now, if you overshoot there and you make it bigger, you can always go back and edit that dimension. In other words, you can click on and make it 30. All right, so now I'm going to draw a line from here to here. Click. All right, hit the escape button. All right, now I'm going to trim out this part of the circle. So you go to the scissors and click here. All right, hit the escape. Now we're going to use our circular pattern. If you click over here, you'll see there's a circular pattern. I'm going to hold down my left mouse button and I'm going to drag a window around that geometry. Notice it turns like a orange color, right? And then we're going to go up here and we're going to click on circular pattern. And notice that, see here, it says we can click on a 3x. We could change it to whatever number. Let's say we want it to be 4, right? Okay, but we don't want it to be 4. So I just want it to be 3, which is the default. So I'm going to hit the undo button. So we're going to go to, again, we're going to go to circular pattern, hold down the left mouse button, drag a window around it. And we're going to hit enter. Okay, or yeah. Try this again. Sorry about that. Circular pattern, hold down the left mouse button, drag a window around it, and hit your left mouse button. That accepts it. I don't know if you saw the little mouse that came up or on the screen there. It's telling us to hit the left mouse button. Now I got to go back and do more work here because I didn't trim this like I should. So let me go to the pair of scissors, click. That's all right. It's just extra practice. That's not going to hurt you. Again, this is for the CAD 120 students, and we're still learning. We're going to try a video this time instead of doing a live lecture like we normally do. All right, so there is, I got rid of all those lines. I just clicked on them. See, I was trimming them. I just clicked on those lines. They disappeared. All right, hit the escape button. Now we need to put a radius in here, a fillet. All right, now let me look at my drawing real quick and see what that radius should be. And that radius should be 20. So we're going to click on the fillet here. Click on the fillet. We're going to click here and click here. And that radius, you can click on that, double click on it. That should be 20. Hit enter. And we're going to click here, here. So now it's already 20 right from 4. So you can click on the left mouse button if you want to, or you can hit enter. Click here, here, and see where the little mouse is appearing. Click on the left mouse button. All right, so that's good. We're making good progress here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add 4 circles to this. All right, so we're going to go to circle, center point circle. Click on this center point, and we're going to drag out a circle that is 22 millimeters in diameter. Click. See, now it's going to allow us to edit the dimension. Type in 22, enter. Now we're going to do the same thing here. Click, drag out, click, make it 22, enter. Click on this center point here, click, drag it out, click, type in 22, enter. Go to the center, click, drag it out, click, type in 22, enter. All right, so that's pretty much our basic shape. So I'm going to hit the escape button. All right, and what we're going to do here is I'm going to get into the isometric view here. All right, I want to extrude this now. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to click the check mark here, and I'm going to go to extrude, and I want you to click that region. Watch again. I'm going to undo that. Go to extrude, click between the circles and the edge. I want to go in the opposite direction, and we want to make this 7 millimeters. Okay. Green check mark. We want to go in the opposite direction though. Want to flip it, so I'm going the other way. Click on the green check mark. All right. Now we're going to put a radius around the edges here. And it says that radius should be 3.5. So we're going to go here, click on fillet, and we're going to make it 3.5 millimeters. It was 3.5 before because Mr. Morris had used that earlier. I've already created this once, but I just wanted to do it for practice. And now this is for the real thing. Click here. See how it puts the fillet all the way around the edge there. So that's good. Now I'm going to come over here to the view cube, right? And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to do the back side. All right, and that is good. All right, so far we're not done yet. Okay, I'm doing some zooming in and out and some panning here. Let's see. I don't see a chamfer or a fillet on these circles here, so we will leave that alone. Okay. So I'm actually okay with this. What I want to do now is I want to do a right click on this, and we're going to edit the appearance of the part. And we are going to make it whatever color you wish. I'm going to make it red. Select the green check mark. All right, now we're going to make a drawing of this, and we're also going to save it as a PNG file and also as an STL file so we can 3D print it. Come over here to the model tree here, and we're going to click on these little eyes because we want to hide those planes. See how it hides the top view and the front view and right side planes. Now you can zoom in by rotating your scroll wheel. Okay. Now, if you wanted to make an STL file of this so you can 3D print it, you can go over here, hover over the part, do a right click with your mouse, and come down here, and you're going to export. See where it says export here? And it's already in STL format. You can scroll through this. The reason why is because I've already done it. A lot of times you have to scroll down to find STL. Okay. And you can give it a part name here. So I'm going to export that. And you can see there's my part Studio One STL file. You could have named it whatever you wanted to. You could have named it the same name we used earlier, EX13-Fidget spinner. Okay, now if you want to make a drawing of this, okay, you're familiar with this now. Come down here and click on this. By the way, you also want to be able to, let's see, we want to print this. Download image. You see what I just said, download the image. I'll do it one more time to show you. Go over here to these three bars, click on it, come down to print, and you're going to download the image. Now you have to make sure as you do that, one more time, I'll show you one more time as you do this, click on the three bars and print. You have to make sure that this part is inside this, your border here. If it's not, you're going to have to move it. Okay. You're going to have to move. You can do it by rotating your scroll wheel, and you can also hold the scroll wheel down and move the geometry within the border. Okay. And you would just say download image, and there is our PNG file. You know, a lot of times you want to save your PNG file to send to other people who may not have CAD, and they won't be able to open it up um, using the file extension for the CAD software. But if you save as a PNG, you should be able to open it up fine. All right. Or they would be able to open it up. Now we got to create a drawing. This, come down here to the plus sign, click on that. And we're going to create a drawing. And we're doing a metric part. So make sure, you're doing a metric. See, mm is millimeter. This is inch. So make sure your template is a millimeter. Click on the template. Select OK. All right, I'm going to click on the part, and the scale looks to be a bit small. So I'm going to come over here and change it to 1:1. Bring it over here like this. Click here. And then come over, I'm going to project this view so that we can get the depth of the part. Click. Come back over here. We're going to project the, so we can go ahead and come up at the 1 o'clock position. You'll see, just click anywhere, click. Now, you can hold down your left mouse button and move it later. So I'm going to move it now. I don't want to, you have to be careful though. You have to hit the escape first, because if you don't, you're going to project the isometric view. We don't want to do that. All right, so there we go. We're going to right click here, and we're going to come up here where it says show or hide, and we're going to shade it in. Okay, very good. All right, now we need to add some dimensional data to this part, as well as the view labels and so forth. So let's go to the dimensioning tool here. You can come down to a radial dimension, and you can click here. Now, that is the radius, but maybe we don't want the radius. Maybe we should use the diameter instead. So I'm going to undo that. I'm going to come here and click on the diameter dimension and click here. Okay. Hit the escape. All right, now we're going to come here, and that's going to be the same for all three lobes. So I'm also going to put that diameter there. That's for the holes passing through the part. Okay. And I'm going to put a linear dimension here, because it is from here to here. It's 30 millimeters. Hit the escape. All right, we also have, now we have a radial dimension right here. Click and place it about right there. Okay, hit your escape. And that will be the same for all of them. If you want to put a center mark here, you can for that, but I think sometimes it clutters the drawing. So I'm going to undo that. You can put them there if you want to for all three lobes, but I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Let's make sure we have all of our dimensions here. We don't have all of them yet. We have to put, the thickness of the spinner should be 7. A linear dimension. We're going to click here and here. Click. Hit the escape. All right, so we have that dimension. We have this radius dimension here, which would be the same for all three. It's understood to be the same for all three lobes. This is 30. It would be 30. We could draw a circle in here, but I like it like this better. Okay. So we're going to make that 30 millimeters. That's the distance from here to here. That's all the distance from here to here and from here to here. So that's 30. All right. So I think we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to put one angular dimension here. We are going to put one angular dimension. So come here, arrow down, and we're going to find this one, line to line angular. And I'm going to click on this line and this line. And that's 90, right? So what we want is not 90, is I'm going to draw a, come over here, arrow down, we're going to draw a line. But it's right here, sorry. We're going to draw a line from here to here. Okay. And I'm hit escape. The reason I drew that line, and you can hold down your left mouse button, you can stretch it. Okay, you gotta be careful that you don't change the angle of it. I want it to pass through those two centers. And I'm going to hold down my left mouse button and stretch this one a little bit here. And the reason I did that is so that I can snap to those lines easily. Look here and here. And you can see don't worry, I'm gonna fix this a little bit. All right, so I'm running out of real estate here. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. I'm gonna move this over some like this, but now I'm going to move this out some, or I can move these in. Now I think we have all the dimensions. Let me check one more time. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 dimensions there. We do need to put what the radius is here. So change this to radial dimension. We'll click here. Click here. All right, hit the escape button. All right. So we got a front view, a right side view, and we have our isometric. We're going to come up here where it says note. Click, and you want to put your view label underneath the views. Click here, and we're going to type in front view, and I'll hold down the left mouse button and highlight that just like you would do in Word, right? For those who are familiar using Word, I just held down the left mouse button and highlighted the text, make it bold and underline it, and then hit the green check mark. Now hit the escape button. Now you can pull up on this grip here. Okay, that's called a grip. you can hover over the label, hold down the left mouse button and reposition this. There you go. Now I'm going to move this up some, if you don't mind, just a little bit. And your right side view should move along with it. Hold down the left mouse button, you can drag these, okay? And I'm going to put another one of those labels. Click here, and I'm going to abbreviate RS view. RS means right side. I'm going to highlight this, make it bold, underline, click on the green check mark, hit escape. That looks pretty good, actually. So now I'm going to come over here and click on the note again. Again, you put the labels under the views, not above the views, not beside the view, but under the view. Click, and I'm going to abbreviate ISO view here. I'm going to highlight this, make it bold, underline, select the green check mark, hit escape. Okay, so there's our part. Again, we have the model here. That's the that's the 3D model I need to see when I come around. And this is the drawing. All right. So we're going to click right here. And I've been typing in VPCC for Virginia Peninsula Community College. And I'm going to click the green check mark. And then click here. Hit the double click. Type in CAD 120. Delete the little dashes. Click on the green check mark. And then click here. Double click rather. And we're going to type in Fidget spinner. Delete those little lines. Green check mark. And we're going to print this, file, print. Try this again. Tell you what, do a right click on this. We want to be able to export this as a PDF. And for some reason, since I'm doing this at home, it's not allowing me to do that. Okay, let's see here. Just a second. All right, so I think it has something to do with me trying to do this at home. Pop-up windows appear to be blocked. Unblock them to enable printing. Well, it's going to save it automatically to your computer or the cloud software. So I'll just come around and look at it. It's not allowing me to print home, and I'm not sure where the block. Oh, maybe I can. We don't want. I got rid of the pop-up. Let's see what happens now. All right, so we're going to print, and that's going to be right here. Go to print, and we're going to save as a PDF. Save. I don't have that block up uh, pop-ups too often. All right, so we'll save this as EX13 dash Fidget. I have to spell it right. Dash, and then your name. Save. All right. So we have saved this file. I hope by me doing that, I didn't lose my share. I'll go back and check. I'm going to get rid of these pop-ups. All right. Okay. So there we are. I'm going to stop the share. And I'm back. All right. So that's going to be what you'll need to do on Tuesday. I will see you then. Take care.